Hey guys, yeah, BRV, long time no see. I probably make the videos, but just been too lazy to put it up on lines here. But let's put it this way, yeah, the Nintendo Switch Pro and the PlayStation Classic, and what I have to think about this one. The Nintendo Switch Pro, that system better not crack on me. Yeah, I might get it, like, when it comes out, because I mean the Nintendo Switch is cracking. And I mean, a lot of other people's systems were cracking, and yeah, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm getting that because I think my system's cracking. It's like, just buy an upgraded system when it comes out in late 2019, because it's right now. It's going to be shipping up like a lot more uber powerful hardware, and so yeah, at this point, yeah, I'd just wait till they release a upgraded system coming out in 2019. And the Switch, and a lot of people were dissenters about the Nintendo Switch Online. It's $20, but I mean, you're getting a far inferior online service than the other two things here. The other two competitors, Sony and Microsoft's. Matter of fact, Microsoft, I believe, you can. Well, the things you can just back up your saves for free. So I don't know why Nintendo it's not only behind the paywall, but I mean, it's not, a lot of games, including first-person, it's one-player RPGs will not support online backup saves. Nintendo. Well, first of all, this system should have been online in the first place. It should have been free, because look, I mean, I have to have like a cloud safe backups. Now, of course, I could be able to have like, cloud online storage and stuff for maybe $20 a month, but just have to do that to be able to save my games back up online? Really? I mean, that's what I have to say here. Now, Sony PlayStation. And of course, that freaking bike is to go like there. Sony PlayStation. The PlayStation Classic. Okay. Sony. What happened to backwards compatibility? The PlayStation Classic is fine and good. Yeah, you can play Final Fantasy IX like this. But what if I still have my existing library of PlayStation games that I've been waiting to play, and want to play them again by sticking the disc into my PS4 and enjoying the classics that I already own? Look, Sony, why don't you put backwards compatibility on the PS4? Oh yeah, 40% of the size of the original, and it comes with 20 games for $100. Yeah, for games that I played time and time again, you can actually, some of the games, get better versions of it on elsewhere. Yeah, but I mean, why don't you just put the PS1? Look, I mean, just download the PlayStation Classic game from the PSN store. Why don't you release a wireless classic controller for the PS4 and put the games online? And I mean, seriously. Yeah, I think some reasons you're getting a more bang for the buck like this here. But just buy the original PlayStation. You can get some of these games for dirt cheap online, and just play it there. I mean, there's no scaling. There's no it's no enhancement to the video here. See, of course, you can get blocky graphics anyway out of these HDMI ports. So what is, I don't know. I think this might be a collector's item or whatever it is. I think it's going to sell well, so that means that they're just not putting any efforts here. Okay, let's just release an emulation box of 20 games, and that's it. Look, you can just get your PS1 games online. Just put and like this. And you know what? Maybe Sony would release a PlayStation Classic controller, the one without the the one without the analog sticks, wireless, and you can just use it for the PS4. And why don't you just allow us to stick the games in? Sony, it can be done, alright? If the PS4 can play DVDs, it can play a CD, and it can play PS1 games, as well as PS2 games. So, Sony, really? Microsoft does, look, Microsoft does backwards compatibility right. You can play, it's not perfect. I mean, there's some Xbox One games you can't play on the Xbox, the Xbox original, yeah, the Xbox One's a messed up name for it, but you can play Xbox original games on the Xbox One. A lot of the games. Not all of it, but many of it. So, Sony, really? I think it's really time to, just stop being greedy. And says, oh, you have to buy a box like this here. But, Sony, really? That's what I have to say for the PlayStation store here. PlayStation 1 Classic. So, yeah. The Switch Online, it's stinking right now. I may just wind up getting it, but I don't know. It's $20, not that much, but it can be better, alright? The backup online save should be free, shouldn't be behind a paywall. And, so, yeah, I'm at least they're adding a couple of new NES games under here, but, so, yeah, this is me, JD, out, October already. Kimball's closing for the season. Yeah. And, yeah, the Big E food this year was meh. It's like, the fried Pop-Tarts, it just, the batter's just too overpowering over the tart inside there. But it's just, I like the nacho sundae. I like the, actually I went to the Topsfield Fair too. They also serve the Chompers, also serve the taco balls at the Topsfield Fair as well. But also, let me see, what else? What else was good? The Chompers, the nacho sundae, and but it's just yeah. I mean, it's just it was meh this year. The balls, the sundae. What else would I had? Yeah, the tots were meh. The bigger just aren't always better. So yeah. Halloween's out.